Coming up on the Angus Report, the next level of progress for beef cattle genetics.
An association program that evaluates reproductive efficiency in the herd.
Why having a plan is central to success for the farm's next generation.
And a report card from the feed yard can impact your operation.
This is the Angus Report. Hello and welcome to the Angus Report. I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
Our top news this week. Innovative technology has allowed the beef cattle industry to reach new heights in recent years, combining powerful genomic data that express an accurate picture of an animal's genetic performance. Just 10 years ago, that science was considered uncharted territory. Mark Allen with Transova Genetics says the next level of genetics will require even greater progress from the entire industry.
If we look at what happened over the last 100 years in agriculture, which is just phenomenal, and even the beef industry, we're looking at the next 50, and it's going to have to even be much greater. And it's going to take the use of a lot of different technologies and finding that mix and match of what works, and then how do we push that and make genetic gain and accelerate that, and using technologies like IVF coupled with traditional embryo transfer. And our commercial producers are buying bulls of elite genetics, and a lot of them with genomic enhanced EPDs and all the valuable tools. I think the next level of the industry we're going to see is more of that information, data being produced by the commercial industry, giving us the power of what we've seen in the dairy industry with lots and lots of volumes of real data and information driving that.
Allen was a featured speaker at the 2016 Beef Improvement Federation Annual Convention. You can find more information at bifconference.com.
A recent USDA Cattle on Feed report showed a 1% increase in overall cattle on feed, with 10.4 million head reported on July 1st. According to the report, June placements totaled more than 1.5 million head, 3% higher than a year ago. June marketings were over 1.9 million head, almost 10% higher than last year. Steers and steer calves made up 66% of the total inventory, which is down 1% compared to 2015. Heifers on feed are up nearly 5%. However, experts are predicting decreased numbers this fall, following the record numbers experienced in the spring and summer.
Reproductive efficiency is central to every cow-calf operation, and cattle producers should understand maternal trends within the herd to make improvements. The American Angus Association's MaternalPlus program is an effective record-keeping system that captures data on breeding, calving, and pregnancy, and its use to develop selection tools for cow productivity and longevity. California Angus breeder Bryce Bohr explains the producer benefits for MaternalPlus.
MaternalPlus is something that every producer needs to enroll in to see where their cows are actually going. We've always kept weaning records, but this is actually linking together longevity and making sure that cow breeds back every year. It's the final equation for a longevity EPD. I think we could keep track of reproduction a lot closer, and to cull out cows earlier on based on that, I think we could take strides in reproduction efficiency.
Visit the management page at angus.org to learn more about enrolling in MaternalPlus.
As young cattlemen and women look to take on management of the family farm, transitioning assets can be a struggle. Beyond the slug of legalities and paperwork to successfully transfer the operation from one generation to the next, families often struggle with how the transition will occur. Kansas Angus breeder Paige Pratt says starting the conversation early can help both sides navigate through the conversation.
The first step is to get all of the players at the table, that oldest generation that still has any assets to their name, as well as the generations farther down the line, to identify what everyone's values and what everyone's future goals are, and then to identify what their needs are at every level so that you can be able to design an operation that can meet the needs of every generation. We found it very helpful in our operation to use a farm family transition facilitator to be able to have some of those conversations and help us develop a plan so that we were able to put down on paper what we wanted as a family and as an operation.
The association's Future Angus Stockman program is aimed toward fostering the next generation of commercial cattle producers and offers young cattlemen and women opportunities to gain the knowledge and tools they need to be successful. Together with partners at Allflex USA, Future Angus stockmen will award a $1,000 scholarship to a college student involved in the commercial Angus business.
So Future Angus Stockman is a scholarship that was initiated last year. It's really driven by the volume of really good young people who want to be in the commercial industry. Really the goal is to find that young person who may not be found in a traditional scholarship setting that is going to be an active part of our beef industry and get them maybe a little fire in their belly to do something more.
Scholarship applicants must be enrolled in Future Angus stockmen, and applications are available at angus.org. They must be returned by September 16th.
A National Junior Angus Association member in Texas is rallying her community to feed families in need. Grace Baxter helped launch Center of the Plate, a nonprofit that recently donated more than 1,200 pounds of beef and pork to 4 families within their community. Baxter says Center of the Plate allows 4-H and FFA members to donate their livestock projects to a charitable cause.
So the program is called Center of the Plate, and this is a nonprofit public charity that my sister Faith Baxter and I co-founded. And this is made up of 4-H and FFA members from Dripping Springs, whose mission is to provide food animal protein to families in need. So we were able to help and identify 4 families by providing them with about 300 pounds each. And what we do is that we're able to see these families each week be so appreciative and thankful for this opportunity to help feed their families.
To learn more about their efforts, visit the Center of the Plate page on Facebook. We go now to Jenna McCrell for all the news you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Applications are now available online for the Angus Talon Youth Educational Learning Program, which pairs motivated youth with working farms and ranches to provide valuable hands-on experience during an 8-week summer internship beginning in 2017. Applications are for both interested students and host Angus breeders and are due back September 15th. Go online to the Angus Foundation's website to download an application today. The August issue of the Angus Journal is all about building a stronger business with your Angus operation, sharing stories about breeders making the most out of their breeding and marketing programs. Magazines should be arriving in mailboxes soon, and print subscribers can also gain complimentary access to the digital Angus Journal. Visit angus.media to learn more and to keep up with the latest news headlines from the Angus breed. The National Junior Angus Association recognizes one of its young leaders each year by presenting the Jim Baldridge Outstanding Leadership Award. Presented during the 2016 National Junior Angus Show, this year's recipient is Will Pullman of Prairie Grove, Arkansas. A senior at the University of Arkansas, Pullman is studying pre-med and animal science. He is a former Angus ambassador and current member of the National Junior Angus Board, and as part of the award will receive a $2,500 scholarship. Visit NJAA.info to learn more about the Outstanding Leadership Award. And that's what you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Jenna. When we return, understanding feedlot performance can influence decision-making on the ranch.
Then the future of the Angus breed is in good hands with leaders like the incoming Angus ambassador, Cassandra Garcia.
Visit angus.media to continue watching this episode of the Angus Report.
The Angus Report is brought to you by Merck Animal Health, the makers of Safeguard Cattle Dewormer. Healthy cattle perform better. Add Safeguard, add pounds. Contact your veterinarian or animal health supplier today.
This isn't a 9-to-5 job. So when you check the pens one last time, put away the tools, and make sure everything's ready to hand off to the night crew. It's not the clock that tells you the day is over. It's the confidence of knowing you got it right. It's having one less thing to worry about when the sun goes down. So when you see the signs of BRD, choose confidence. Choose Zuprevo from Merck Animal Health. Talk to your veterinarian about Zuprevo for BRD treatment.
Beef quality is everyone's responsibility, including yours. That's why the Checkoff-funded Beef Quality Assurance Program is key to your future. BQA. Empowering people because you can make a difference. Taking responsibility because it's our job, not someone else's. Working together because product safety and wholesomeness is everyone's business. Find out more at bqa.org.
The GGP-LD, the most popular low-density genomic profile on the market, is now available for Angus. And at $45 per head, you can afford to test all your cattle. Plus, you can save even more time and money raising reputation seed stock. Put the GGP-LD profiler to work finding your best bull calves and the elite females that will brand your legacy. For more affordable accuracy, go GGP, a new brand of partner.
We are in the Black Angus bull business. We merchandise 3,750 Angus bulls on an annual basis. We wouldn't be in the bull business at this magnitude without silencer equipment. Again, it'd be foolish for us to even attempt to sell this many bulls. And it's just, it's a necessity. It's game-changing is what it is. It's game-changing for our industry. If we didn't have the silencer system in our barn, we would not raise 3,750 bulls.
Tehama Angus Ranch is steeped in more than 70 years of quality Angus cattle. Now's your chance to let Tehama Genetics work for you, selling 140 spring and fall yearlings at our 42nd annual Generations of Performance Bull Sale, featuring ranch-raised bulls developed on a high roughage ration with lots of room to move, bred for calving ease and performance, backed by decades of data and maternal selection. Join us Friday, September 9th in Gerber, California. Bid online at liveauctions.tv.
Me and my wife calve out about 200 head of first calf heifers every year. We've used Cattle Active for 3 years. Our protocol is when we have a calf that is born, gets treated with 5 cc's when they hit the ground. To keep the stress down is why we use it, and otherwise they convert their feed better, and anytime they're converting their feed better, you're going to get a better breed back. I'm Jeff Gray, and I use Cattle Active.
Horn flies cost cattle producers nearly $1 billion a year. They interrupt grazing, cause loss of blood, and impact your bottom line. By incorporating Alticid IGR into your supplement program, you can prevent the emergence of adult horn flies. Alticid IGR will significantly reduce stress on your cattle. For pennies a day, you can control the most costly parasite and increase your profitability. Contact your feed supplier to incorporate Alticid IGR today.
California, the High Sierras, the Pacific Blue. It's also a leading source for registered Angus seed stock. This fall, make California your first Angus choice. September and October offer more than 30 sales from some of the best breeders in America. And they've got quality Angus cattle that are performance and genomically tested and ready for work. To learn more about these breeders, visit CaliforniaAngus.com. California, your first Angus choice.